Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like you
DLG.
be choosing violence
DLG.
sometimes, though. I ain't gonna even lie to you. You violent. And I just be like, he's choosing violence today. Okay, let's go.
Let me see if I'm queued up.
Thank you,
So
thank
once again, so he's calling up on a female podcast, which you niggas love to do. Y'all niggas calling these hoes for advice, calling these hoes for fucking life direction. Like what the fuck?
Hey, listen, see. Hey, salute Ramil Reloaded, Ramil the Radical, whatever one he got up in the salute Ramil. Hey, I got a tough cookie in the building with me today. Genesis, she got her perspective. She don't really be caping, but sometimes she be caping for the women.
I can't be the He-Man women hating club. I can't do that all the time. Come on now. I am a woman. I gotta go ahead. But when I'm gonna call out women when they're wrong, I'm gonna call you out. Like you ain't shit, you ain't shit. It's just what it is. But for the most part, that if I feel like sometimes men do not because just like women, we don't share the same we don't share the same perspective when it comes to certain things. We don't. We're not going to be, and you never will, because obviously you're not a woman, and obviously I'm not. There's certain perspectives I'm not going to be able to agree with because I'm not a man. I wasn't born a man. So it's like I don't know what you go through on a regular basis, and you don't know what I go through on a regular basis. So it's like say we basically we agree to disagree. We either agree to disagree or we try to come in the middle or something like that. But
Right.
you know, but I don't cape. Hey, if you wrong, I'm gonna call you out. But for the most part, hey, I am a woman, so I can go ahead and I can speak from a woman's perspective. So
Yeah. Yeah, this is Dr. Hood. This is DLG podcast number 47. The title Ninjas Are Done. This ain't about Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? I got up, Ramil Reloaded, Ramil the Radical, one of those channels. They always be over there cooking. He be going hard. And I like it. I've been up on dozens of.
You're gonna have to tag his podcast so I can see it.
Yeah, definitely. He don't let women up though. That's one thing. See, I'm a nice guy. I be in violation right now. Letting women up and.
But why you don't let women up? That's weird.
He feel my opinion. He feel that. When they talking this type of shit, women ain't allowed. Wow. Women ain't, they shouldn't be a part of these conversations.
But then you're only getting one perspective, so I'm trying to understand what
they don't care. They don't care about the other perspective. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's what's wrong with a lot of these simps.
Single man to me. Sounds like a single man to me.
Uh-oh.
Hey, like single man. Is he married? Are you married?
Listen.
Do you have a girlfriend? That's because obviously that's every time when a woman has a perspective about certain things, the first thing a man goes to pull her card is, are you married? Or do you have a man? Things of that nature. And when she says that, oh, maybe she doesn't have one or she's divorced or whatever, they be like, oh, okay. That's exactly what they say. So now I'm gonna start asking. Now I ask is he married? Is he in a relationship?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, there you go.
He got hoes.
There you go.
And there some niggas just like having hoes,
Dog, what is wrong with you niggas? Getting advice from hoes, your old hoe Wednesday. Now, what are you talking about? Y'all just be. What can these hoes teach you? That's what I want to know. What the fuck can these hoes teach niggas? Y'all got that mama complex. What can these hoes teach you? Niggas watching Melody Green last night. I got a 45-year-old man calling these hoes for advice. Nigga, you're a whole grown ass man. What can the bitch teach you, niggas? I just don't understand, man. But let's get to this video. Fair use, man.
Yeah, everything's fair use. Fair use.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you as well. Hello, ladies. Hello. Every single one of you, I respect and I enjoy hearing your stories. I'm no spring chicken. I'm not perfect, but I am striving for perfection.
Here we go. Already coming in the gate. Devaluing himself. I respect you guys. You know, I'm not perfect.
Ain't nobody perfect. Ain't nobody perfect.
I'm trying.
And
already put him in a position of,
So what do you think? He's giving up too much info?
No, you kissing ass at this point. Like we strive for perfection, and we're never gonna be perfect. I strive for understanding, so that I'm able to go ahead and get along better with the opposite sex. I don't subscribe in trying to be perfect, because nobody's perfect for anybody. Like, you know, they say a good man, a good woman, that depends on that person, you know, because one person could say one thing and another person could say something completely different. So that's why I say I want understanding. I don't want to be perfect. I want understanding. Right. That's it. You could continue.
Trying to please these hoes and shit. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. The black man's always trying and shit. Always trying to motherfucking excel for these hoes and shit, man. It's crazy.
My recent story, I tell it all the time. A couple of years, I say almost 4 years ago, I cheated on my wife. And
confessing to these hoes and shit. These are my confessions. Years ago. Crazy, man. What? Anyway, let's see what happens, man. Let's go. Oh, good point. Shout out to Jamil in the chat. The beard. Here we go with the beard again. I'm telling you, you motherfucking beard niggas, stay the fuck away from me. Faking ass niggas. Y'all niggas stay away from them. Beard niggas are the worst simps ever. I think we've established that. These beard niggas
he said the beard niggas are the worst simps ever.
He stopped straight up. It is
crazy, man. Anyway, let's go.
It was all because
and we even got into it, and he just going hard, huh?
He needs to be stopped. Going in.
Nah, he need to stay, because it be simps, you know, out here. You know, I talk about it all the time, but you know, I just be kind of nonchalant about it. You know, he goes hard.
Man, he go hard.
We have no excuses. When you're conflicted. Years ago, I cheated on my wife, and it was all because, and they say we have no excuses, bro. When you're conflicted, when your wife does X, Y, and Z, and it's not in.
Why does nigga keep rubbing his fucking eyebrows and shit, bro?
Maybe it's itching. You don't know. Dang, give that man a chance.
I seen him on some streams though. If Ramil, man, he'll get anybody and dissect them. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to see, you know, what the big issue was. why are niggas done? That's what I want to know.
Not pleasurable to you, or it's not enough, or she's not pleasuring you at all, and
so your bitch wasn't sucking dick, huh? I said you married niggas walking around with dry dicks. Niggas ain't getting.
He said you married niggas is walking around with dry dicks.
They say that, man. Once you get married, man, it's a whole nother. It's a whole nother. Goodness.
Wow.
That man be going through it.
So this guy, he married or did he say he cheated on his wife?
I think I heard that. Go ahead. Go back it up a little bit.
Yeah. Let me back it up, because this shit crazy.
Going on with some hoes. I ain't gonna lie. Old hoes. Here we got this nigga. So we just did the young. We touched on the young niggas. Now we got to touch on these old niggas. Because all niggas is done. That's how I see it. All right.
He said all niggas is done.
We're gonna look at this situation right here, where this guy comes up on the panel full of old hoes and decides to talk about how he's a fuck up and all this wild shit. Let me get the right timestamp.
Cycles that could be outraged.
Let me just get this right.
Then it's, oh, you're
Cause I'm just sick of seeing niggas looking weak out here, bro.
To let you tell your story, but it's just that sometimes, I don't want it to be like, I mean, first of all, Genesis don't like this, man basher or whatever like that, but I think they're both like,
oh my God.
All right. One of you.
All right, here we go. Let me, all right, here we go. All right.
So
yeah, he had to kill his ass
just
up.
out here, being silly with your vagina and not being responsible or whatever, but these are things that happen in a marriage, and people push marriage so much, so I'm just, so let me just shut up. Yeah,
bitch, shut the fuck up. A whole bunch of nothing.
Damn, man,
But niggas, there are men that do cheat in relation and when they're married. There's men that do that, and they do that. I kid you not. I had more married men in my inbox than single men. Like literally, men that are in relationships or men that are married in my inbox. I'll be like, what are you doing here?
I like that to me.
What are you doing here?
So he's calling up on a female podcast, which you niggas love to do. Y'all niggas calling these hoes for advice. Calling these hoes for fucking life direction. Like, what the fuck, dog? What is wrong with you niggas? Getting advice from hoes, yeah, old hoe Wednesday. Like, what are you talking about? Y'all just be. What can these hoes teach you? That's what I want to know. What the fuck can these hoes teach niggas? Y'all got that mama complex. I got that. What can these hoes teach you? Niggas going to. I was watching Melody King last night. You got a 45-year-old man.
What they mama didn't
calling these hoes for advice, nigga. You a whole grown ass man. What can the bitch teach you, niggas? I just don't understand, man. But let's get to this video. Fair use, man.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you as well. Hello, ladies.
Hello.
Every single one of you, I respect and I enjoy hearing your stories.
Dude, get to the point.
I'm no spring chicken. I'm not perfect, but I am striving for perfection.
Here we go. Already coming in the gate, devaluing himself. I respect you guys. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. Already putting him in a position of, trying to please these hoes and shit. I'm not perfect, but I'm trying. The black man's always trying and shit. Always trying to motherfucking excel for these hoes and shit.
He hilarious, man. I'm dying, man.
My recent story, I tell it all the time. A couple years, I say almost 4 years.
You know how long it was.
I cheated on my wife. And
so that's his wife.
Confessing to these hoes and shit, nigga. These are my confessions, nigga. You niggas is crazy, man. Why the fuck? What for? What? Anyway, let's see what happens, man. Let's go. Oh, good point. Shout out to Jamil in the chat. The beard. Here we go with the beard again. I'm telling you, you motherfucking beard niggas, stay the fuck away from me. Fucking Viking ass niggas. Y'all niggas stay away from them. Beard niggas are the worst simp ever. I think we've established that. These beard niggas is crazy, man. Anyway, let's go.
It was all because, and they say we have no excuses, bro. When you're conflicted, years ago, I cheated on my wife, and it was all because, and they say we have no excuses, bro. When you're conflicted, when your wife does X, Y, and Z, and it's not pleasurable to you, or it's not enough, or she's not pleasuring you at all, and
hey, the black lady frowned up. Hey, look.
You already know females so good. They don't. Most of them don't be having no understanding. Like, ain't none.
Hold up, I gotta look at her eyebrows. Hold up.
They don't be having no understanding. Get all of that. Basically,
look at the black lady at the bottom with the glasses.
What? Should have been like, "Fuck you talking."
Anyway,
about.
Let's see what happens.
I don't know what you talking about, man.
Good point. Shout out to Jamil in the chat. Uh-oh. The beard. Here we go with the beard again. I'm telling you, you motherfucking beard niggas, stay the fuck away from me. You fucking Viking ass niggas. Y'all niggas stay away from them. Beard niggas are the worst simps ever. I think we've established that. These beard niggas is the worst is crazy. Anyway, let's go.
It was all because, and they say we have no excuses, bro. When you're conflicted,
look at the black lady at the bottom. Look at her glasses.
And
she's like,
and it was
all
because
she said not at all.
And they say
her eyebrows frowned up.
No, she was
when
like,
you're conflicted when your wife does X, Y, and Z, and it's not pleasurable to you, or it's not enough, or she's not pleasuring you at all. And
boom, right there. See your eyebrows?
Your bitch wasn't sucking dick, huh? So I said you marry niggas walking around with dry dicks. Niggas ain't getting no ass. Niggas trying to make it. Nigga, why you gotta explain yourself, nigga? And then, so here's the thing. His wife stopped fucking him, obviously, right? I don't know why he's telling these hoes this shit once again. Look at her face. She's like, look at this bitch face. Like, you must be a weak ass nigga, huh? Look at this bitch up here. Look at their face. You know what I mean? So your wife ain't giving you no ass, but you still saying that you're wrong. Ain't no excuses. Nah, nigga, your ass was married. You I'm telling you, I know you married niggas ain't it's hurting, dog. Shit crazy. Real quick, shout out to Leonson. He said masculinity dead for the pussy, unfortunately. Yeah, that's facts. You can go over here confessing to these hoes. Yeah, my wife, she doesn't fuck me anymore. These hoes know what's up. They be doing the same shit to their husband. Shit. But this nigga comes up here, act like he did something wrong. Man, shit crazy.
It's not just a mental thing, but it's a physical thing. You try to look for answers. I try to look for answers everywhere. I've gone to my parents, my mother at the time. She can't speak anymore because of her condition.
This nigga was looking for answers as to why his bitch wasn't fucking. He found the answer, nigga. He found another bitch. But once again, niggas think they have to be connected with this one bitch forever. Y'all niggas, black men are the most loyal niggas ever.
How you feel about that?
When you get married, ain't you supposed to be, isn't it supposed to be, read the vows. It says for better or worse, for richer or poorer, for sickness and in health, till death do you part. Y'all don't read them. Y'all don't listen to those vows when you read them. It is, you're supposed to be loyal to your wife. It's that's basically the vows. I'm trying to understand. Like, I just be trying to understand when y'all men do certain things and then y'all turn around and then want to say, oh, it's a simp shit. That's not simp shit. When you get into a marriage, you're locked in with that person. Y'all become one. When y'all become married, y'all are one people. Y'all are one person.
So why is he feeling? Why is he feel like
a maid in the house?
Why does he feel like he's not getting?
Y'all don't want no partner. Y'all just want a maid in the house. Y'all want a woman that's gonna cook for y'all and take care of y'all until y'all dead and all that stuff like that. Y'all don't read none of them vows. Y'all don't understand none of them vows in what they saying. Y'all just say, hey, I know that this bitch is gonna take care of me for the rest of my life, and then if I get old and fucked up, she gonna be there for me. There you go. That's all I need. But y'all don't listen to none of the vow parts.
So what about this guy not being satisfied sexually?
Okay, well that's
his
something
wife. His wife can't be that old.
That's something that he needs to talk to his wife about. That is something he needs to have a conversation with her about.
He's on this panel. He's on the panel.
You shouldn't be in a relationship where you're not satisfied. You're not satisfied. You should not be in a relationship. You shouldn't marry somebody if you know that you're not satisfied with this person in every way. I don't know. A lot of people, they get in relationships and that's not important to them. But that's a conversation you need to have that person, especially if you're a person that has a high sex drive or you have your way of doing things. You need to talk to that person. I just be feeling like sometimes men don't want to say nothing to women because they don't want to hurt their feelings. But in all honesty, understanding that you're getting married to this person for the rest of your life and understand you're going to be having this bad sex for the rest of your life. That's a conversation y'all need to have. Or get you another bitch. That's it. or get you somebody else that can. But I just don't understand how men, they get into these relationships knowing these things about the women that they're with, and then they end up marrying these women and thinking that it's going to change, and it still be the same thing, and you ain't never said anything. So then it's like, what do you want? You settled for that.
But that's a most men though. Most men do that.
Yeah, but I just feel like that's wrong, because if you're sitting there, you haven't, okay, so then men was justify and say that, oh, she had other characteristics that I liked about her, but well, and still that part is important. That part is important. So then you would take all the other parts of her, and then that part not being important, and you just gonna bypass that part, and then you're gonna end up doing something that's outside of your vows because of that part. That part that you thought that wasn't important.
So there's nowhere in the vows that you gotta, satisfy your mate.
I feel that when you're with someone, I didn't say that. What I said was you need to have a conversation with that person. You need to go ahead and do what you can to make sure that, oh, hey, you've at least tried to go ahead and satisfy that part of you. If you're not able to satisfy that part of you with that person, then you need to find somebody else. Find somebody else. Because that person does not fulfill you in every way. She does not fulfill you in any kind of way. She a hell of a cook. She know how to take care of the kids. She do all that, but her sex is whack. And later on, it's going to bother you. And it's been bothering you. Her sex is whack. Her sex is whack. That's it. Tell her sex is whack. So y'all can go ahead and fix it. I just get tired of people that they don't never want to tell people what is going on, and then next you sitting here settling and feeling unfulfilled. You're feeling unfulfilled, and that's all by yourself. That's your fault. Fault.
So far, Ramil been dead on.
Yeah, he dead on. Go ahead, continue.
He dead the fuck up.
Yeah, Ramil on point, man.
Cause there be some women that be hating, man. I be like, he sound like a motherfucker I run around with. That with
nobody. I'm sorry, straight up. I'm a person. I'm a believer. I do not have to be going through with that with nobody. Oh, he's a good man. He all of that stuff. But hey, the sex is whack, and I'm gonna need you to go ahead and fix this. It's gonna fix it. I'm not gonna say I'm gonna cheat, but
let's see what happens. See if this dude fixed it or whatever the fuck.
Goodness,
yeah. Bitch probably still ain't fucking.
Straight up.
Bitch still ain't fucking.
Straight up.
I went to my relatives. I went to her relatives.
Wow.
XYZ.
How you going to her relatives and her relatives?
How do you bring that up to your mother?
Hey, you both of you guys said it at the same time.
Instead of the person that you have the problem with, you going to her family and your family about this issue. Instead of the person that you're married to.
Right.
Now these niggas. Keep going.
So are niggas done or what?
Yeah, niggas is done, man. That nigga is done. That nigga is done. That nigga is done. I don't understand. People want things, but then they're not able to voice that. So then you get mad and you become bitter and resentful of a person, and that person don't even know that they're doing something wrong. They don't have no clue that they're doing something wrong because you always like, oh, okay, it's okay, I guess. And don't say nothing. And don't say absolutely nothing. And don't say a word. And then be like, oh, I'm resentful. And then go ahead and turn around and try to tell the next bitch, oh, I'm not happy in my marriage because she ain't giving me no good sex. But you ain't telling her that. The person that you lay up with next to every night, that she's giving you bad sex. That's who you need to talk to.
Man, this is a bad situation.
Man, you talk to everybody in the neighborhood but her. So not a whole neighborhood.
Well, he divorced though.
Business but her.
Well, yeah, that's destroyed
the
relationship.
Everybody in the neighborhood, everybody outside. So then that's why everybody's gonna have resentment towards her because that you're sitting there telling them all this bad shit about her, and she don't have no clue what's going on. And that's the first person you need to go to is your partner, your spouse, not everybody else.
So he done did that and got his damn feelings hurt, probably, huh?
For real. You can continue playing Ramil cooking real good. Go ahead.
How do you bring that up?
Mom,
my wife is she's not fucking. What do I do? Your mom probably gonna tell your ass, nigga, what are you doing wrong?
That's what I was thinking.
Your wife probably fucking another nigga. That's probably what's going on. Right? Man, but niggas steady trying to find the answers with these hoes, man. Like these hoes gonna give him the answer. Let's go.
I even went to her church.
What?
And I was trying to look for answers.
What?
Oh my god.
And then I continued.
Bro, he's a sex addict or something, man.
Yeah, probably is.
Like, what are we talking about? You went to her church?
He, like I said again, he's going to everybody else but the person that he has the issue with. That ain't good. That's not gonna be good to nobody. Because what if one of them family members or one of them people sit there and tell her that? Sit there and tell her what you've been telling them.
Right, exactly.
How's that gonna make
they
her
have.
feel?
I mean, he
How that
went
gonna
to
make her
5, 6
feel?
different people.
How's that
He
gonna
said
make
he went
her
to the
feel?
preacher at the church, the relatives, the mom, his mom.
That's
you know,
weird,
her parents.
That's weird. That's
Over this, over sex.
That's weird, man.
Wow.
I honestly think that you need to have that conversation with that person. Everybody else don't need to know y'all business, man. Everybody don't need to know y'all business.
Mm-hmm.
The church? So what, you went up to the pastor? My wife is not fulfilling her biblical duties. Wife probably smashing the wife. The pastor probably hitting the wife. Hey, son, we just gotta just pray on the son. Whole time the wife sucking dick in the back office.
Really?
You know what I mean? While getting tired of money.
He was spoken with my wife, and at that point, it got nowhere. And so I ended up doing what I did, which was wrong. It conflicts me to this very day, and
already self-deprecating again. It was wrong. He's conflicted about being married, but not able
that
to
was
get
hella
no ass.
ago.
Why do you
he did it?
life
but
like
obviously you
weren't
weren't that conflicted because you ain't tell her.
He's still so that means it's still happening to this day. He's still not getting no ass from his wife.
You haven't confessed.
How do you niggas live like this, bro? I would never. That in-house, man, that in-house pussy, bro. That in-house is a mother. Got niggas over here conflicted and shit, bro. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? That's crazy.
It really
I went to my relatives. I went to her relatives. XYZ. I even went to her church, and I was trying to look for answers.
And she's like, "Oh, I had enough.
I've had enough. No, straight up. I've had enough.
At that point, it got nowhere.
I've had enough.
And so,
look, if you got to negotiate with a bitch about giving them some ass, you lost. Get the fuck up out of there, you weak ass niggas. I'm sick of seeing, dog, what happened to the masculinity. Yo, y'all niggas be putting up with everything. How can you live with a whole bitch and she not giving up no ass? That's a roommate. That's a burden. You got a whole roommate. Living with a bitch that don't give up no ass is just like living with a nigga. You basically living with a nigga. That shit crazy, bro. How you get live with a whole bitch when she ain't giving no? That's a roommate.
He's hilarious, bro.
I'm not even mad. I ain't even mad. He is funny as hell.
Hey, I done been on some of these panels on here, and it ain't never been this fucking funny, bro. This shit is funny, bro.
Larry,
hey, we got a special guest in the back. What's up, Def Chef?
What up, y'all? What's going on?
Chef, you been listening?
Nah. I just tapped in. Know what we on?
Man, that Ramil reloaded. Remember, I sent you guys over there to jump in, and the Topper got kicked out of there.
Right.
Yeah, I told you, man. They be over there cooking, man. It done been too many times. I done got up, like if I ain't over there on Platinum Elite or Ramil, or I done been on both panels a dozen times. So it's a hostile environment, but he's just doing the beginning, breaking down the video. And this guy up here, I actually seen him on quite a few different panels and stuff. He basically, I don't know, man. All niggas are done. Niggas is done, man. I think it's the slope. Like, yeah, I could come through and try to save a few people from being a simp, but it's done, bro. It's done. The game, people don't have game anymore. People, the social media dulled down a lot of the skills, and it's done, man. It's done. But we just over here laughing. This is just morning smoke. Hope everybody's smoking good. If you're smoking good, you're feeling good, right?
So go ahead.
Oh no, you ain't smoking.
I'm working.
Genesis, you better not be hitting nothing.
I'm working.
Let's hear this though. Ramil cooked though. He been killing this dude.
Man, y'all niggas put up with a lot for that in-house, man. Come on.
I ended up doing what I did, which was wrong. It conflicts me to this very day, and it hurts a lot to this very day.
Wait, hold on. Stop. What's going on, brother?
He's crying in the corner.
Why is he doing this, bro?
No, he's talking like he's about to cry in the corner.
What's going on? Nobody want to tell me what is he doing?
Crying in the corner.
Oh man,
I just popped it on. I just popped it on,
this
man.
Trip, bro.
Hey, listen.
That's hilarious, actually.
Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger.
Stories
about, all right, bro.
Hilarious, actually.
Man, you were such a fucking bitch. You been smiling like, yeah, you got this content now. Niggas been smiling like, yeah,
man. I'm glad that's coming hot on me.
You know what's up? Nigga, we got
he has to be stopped.
Genesis is smiling. He's gonna be laughing at your pain. This nigga over here fucking about to
this guy right here has to be stopped. Right here.
Listen, man.
We gotta get rid of these guys. Yes, sir.
I'm dead.
This dude right here is like a primary enemy of our progress. He's everything we oppose. I just got here, but I know enough.
Oh man, I'm dead.
Hey, you see the women around and their reactions? It can't be good.
Look, I'm all, really? Man. I'm all. Hey,
they
man,
really.
But look at the one in the red, though. Really? Look at the one in the red.
Really?
She's McLoving this.
No, she's McLoving it.
I'm like, what?
This is disgusting, bro.
What?
Oh, let me wind it just a little bit, y'all. Y'all moving too fast.
What?
What up, man?
She's like, yeah, nigga. You asked Betty. She know what's up. Another nigga we got in check. Genesis is smiling. These hoes be laughing at your pain. This nigga over here fucking about to pour his heart out like a bitch. What is wrong with niggas? Stop going to these hoes with your problems. They don't care.
Damn.
They don't give a fuck.
They don't give a fuck. How you feel about that, Genesis?
They don't give a damn.
I don't care.
They don't give a fuck.
I don't care. Because you already done did the deed. So what you want me to? What you telling me for? You already done did it. You didn't. You'd absolved to it. You've said it, but you didn't. You basically still are going through the same thing with this woman. You have not tried to go ahead and solve the issue with you not being satisfied with her, with you not telling her that she's not satisfying you. So again, what are you here for? What the fuck are you here for?
Wow. Hey,
what the fuck are you here?
You summed it up.
What the fuck are you here?
Yo, over here, they're like, oh yeah, we got some good content now.
Stupid nigga. Damn.
Pussy nigga. Sick of seeing this shit, dog. Niggas are done. This is only part 1, dog. We doing a whole series because we ain't finna be on this shit. I know that. I'm not on this shit. I can't speak for y'all. There's too many niggas. That audience too big now. I don't know what you niggas on. But I'm gonna tell you right now, this looks bad on every front. Nigga crying and shit. Somebody said it earlier in the chat. He's conflicted because of his masculinity. Yeah.
And I want to say
going,
this, man. As far as this crying thing goes, I'm not one of them men don't cry niggas. I'm
not gonna say that men cry. Men cry. I'm not gonna.
This nigga's on a panel.
No, but this is completely different. No, because the thing is I don't agree with is because you have not tried to go ahead and resolve this issue. You haven't tried. You haven't even tried to resolve the issue. You haven't told the woman what was going on. That's why I'm saying that nigga sound like a bitch. And straight up, he really sounds like a bitch. It's what it is. You know? Like if he has tried, he said, yeah, we've been through therapy. We've talked to each other. I've spoken to her about it, this and that and stuff like that. We've made a resolution. We've done that. No, he's still going through the same shit. So what are you here for? What do you want me to tell you? That what you're doing is right? What you want me to tell you?
Man, I don't know, man. I don't want to assume anything. So it just, yeah, man. I'm more so leaning towards what you saying, like, oh man, bro. I don't know, bro.
I don't agree, and I don't
know what you're doing up here, bro. But
I don't agree at all. At all. Don't.
Boy, oh boy.
Old hoes at that.
Because each and every time I hear stories about,
it's okay.
Like what?
Yeah, that bitch, her smile got bigger. Why her smile? She's smiling even more, showing them big ass teeth. Yo, these hoes love this shit. They love seeing niggas being weak as hell. This shit's like, yeah. This bitch having a good time. That bitch like, yeah. This is over there. This is her shit right here. Having these niggas look weak as fuck. Yeah, shout out to Dr. Thunder. Yeah, embrace your feminine side. Y'all be letting these hoes trick the fuck out you niggas. These hoes be making status on Twitter.
Weakness is when you continue with the behavior. I don't see strength in with dealing with something. I don't see no strength in that.
So put Will Smith in this situation. Where would be the strength?
I feel like when you're enduring something and you continue to endure it, that's not strength. That's stupidity. That's stupidity to me.
Will Smith staying with Jada show.
That's stupidity to me. I'm sorry. Like when women be sitting there being with men for 10 years and a nigga beating your ass for 10 years and you going through the shit and you continuously with the shit, that's weak as fuck. I just say that's weak as fuck to me. It's
man, as far as the Will Smith shit goes, man,
weak as fuck.
That's a whole nother. We could unpack that. Like, see, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready for that one. The Will Smith. This one right here, nah. You know, I need to know a little bit more. But if you bring Will Smith into the equation, see, hit my whole thing with him is that when you do certain things, ain't no coming back from that, nigga. Nope. You need to stand on.
You better be ready for all the smoke. Be ready for all the smoke.
You need to stand on that. And now he's coming up trying to apologize and explain himself.
Little too late.
I'm just like, oh man, come on, bro.
Too late.
Come on, bro. Like, this what you doing? So that's how I feel about the Will Smith thing. He would definitely be a prime example. Yeah, I'm not liking what he's doing right now, bro.
I'm like, you went up there and you slapped the hell out of that man. You knew what you was doing when you did that.
Yeah, you knew what you was doing, bro.
If you're gonna get,
you gotta be ready for whatever smoke that come with after that. You gotta be able to
this right here. It's gonna be panels like this. And niggas dissecting this shit, and Ramil going hard. Like my video ain't we ain't doing no damage compared to what this guy.
Hilarious.
No. Then he got the whole panel. It's about to be 20 motherfuckers probably on this guy's head.
He hilarious to me. Man, it's
more.
hilarious.
Yo, pick me Twitter, whatever you want to call it. Black men should let's not stop black men from expecting themselves, nigga. That's a trap. That is a trap, nigga. All right, that's a fucking trap, and you niggas fall for it every time. You know what I'm saying? Because all they're gonna do is use this shit against you in the future. If his wife ever sees this, it's over with. Shout out to Edgar on the Cash app. He says, "For married niggas are the biggest simps. No pussy, yeah." Crying because he ain't getting no ass. None. He's conflicted. Crying because he ain't getting no pussy.
He ain't getting none.
I'm telling you, man, niggas are done. Now, why can't you just fucking
look
leave?
at his face.
Yo, fault.
That's why I say niggas is done. You can easily get up, walk out, do what you want to do. This nigga having remorse for cheating 4 years ago.
Damn.
You know why he's crying? That's them blue balls. That's them blue balls, nigga.
And he's still going through it too.
You don't know what to
Go
do.
ahead, brother.
I'll tell you what to do, nigga. You need to walk the fuck out and live your life. Being indifferent and the pump and dump. I'm telling y'all, it might take a while, but that pump and dump gonna catch on. I know we're going through phases. First it was the game, dating coach. Y'all tried to game these hoes. Passport niggas want to fly 8,000 miles. Y'all gonna understand the best way as a man in today's time is to be indifferent, pump and dump, understand everything's temporary and live your life, have hobbies, have other ways to express yourself as a man and understand these hoes as recreation. Y'all gonna get it one day.
Think about that, Genesis.
He said hoes. He ain't say women, because I already know that if he got a woman, he don't talk to his woman like that. So he said these hoes, and I'm like, hey, it is what it is. But his woman, he don't talk about his woman like that.
But he cheated. This guy cheated. So, his wife is his wife a hoe? I didn't hear anything about that.
I know, because I ain't never hear him say nothing about a wife or whatever. Like, in all honesty, I'm like I said, I don't got no sympathy for him. I just don't. I just don't. There ain't none. Ain't none. So
it might be 2025, might be 2030. I understand niggas trying to figure this shit out. Y'all steady trying to figure out this mating shit. I ain't got time for that shit. But y'all got it though. One day.
He bitter.
I think Ramil, he's
bitter. He a little bitter. He's a little bitter.
He don't want no woman.
He a little bitter, and we understand that. We a little bitter. He probably ain't. He probably don't make enough. Probably, like, you know what I'm saying, he'd have had a girl that broke his heart when he was in middle school, and he just like he like fuck all these hoes after that. You feel me? Like ain't matured yet. You feel me? Like, he sounds immature. Like, even his rhetoric, yes, I'm laughing, but well and still he sounds immature. A man that is healed and a man that's healed and mature don't sound like that. Don't sound like that. He probably done had some light-skinned girl done broke his heart when he was in high school, and then now he feel like, oh, all these hoes ain't shit. Whatever. You feel me? Could be several reasons, but in all honesty, you know what I'm saying, he's bitter, and we're okay.
He probably still in his 30s though, you know.
Yeah, not even in the 30s. It, like, you think he's in his 30s or his early 20s? Because a lot of these boys in their early,
I think he's in his early 30s. That.
Yeah, like you haven't grown up yet. He ain't grown up yet. He haven't grown up yet. He hasn't found a woman that he probably into them insta thoughts, and that he want them and they don't want him. It's a lot of reasons, man. It's too much to unpack. But
so you think he got some?
He's the male version of the bitter woman. You know how these bitter women say, "Oh, I don't need a man. I don't need a man."
So that's what you've gotten from just
nothing
listening to this
for me.
little clip.
I don't need nobody. I don't need no one. I don't need no man. Like a lot of these girls in these groups talk about they don't need a man. No, I just feel like, hey, you haven't found the right one yet, and you still and you keep fucking with these dusty ass niggas, or fucking with these niggas that's not that you know that's not for you, but you still keep going through the same shit with they ass. He sounds like them. Definitely sounds like them. Like them. Because a man, he knows that, hey, when I find a woman, I'm gonna find the right woman. It doesn't mean that I'm going for every woman, but when I find the right woman, I'm gonna find her. But not saying that, oh, all these hoes is just hoes and stuff like that. And come on now, be for real now. Be for real now. You want everybody. You want somebody to call your mama a hoe, or your auntie a hoe, or your sister a hoe? Is she a hoe too? All these hoes, since we are calling hoes out. You want somebody to call your mama a hoe?
Man.
That's what I'm saying. I just be feeling like when these men do that and when women, they just bitter. Both of them are bitter. Whether it's the man or the woman, they're bitter as hell. Like, heal yourself, man. Anybody got time for you to be hearing all that negative shit? I don't want to hear that negative shit, man. Because when you have a woman all in your balls, sucking on your balls, you don't be saying that. You don't be saying that. When they all in your balls, when they jaws is in your balls, or when you up in her, you ain't saying that all these women ain't shit. Come on now. Make it make sense now.
Let me see.
I feel like these little Negroes go ahead and they sound real bitter these days. They sounded like low key bitches, real bitter. Oh, y'all hoes ain't shit. You ain't making enough. Oh, I need a woman to bring everything to the table. You don't make enough. Basically, that's what you tell me when you say stuff like that. You don't make enough.
Oh.
And you ain't trying to make enough neither, because a man is supposed to bring the table. A woman's supposed to sit in it, and she's supposed to decorate the table and put stuff on it and build from that table. The man is the foundation. A woman is supposed to come into the foundation and make it.
That's how it should be, but that's not.
Bring up and make it a home. But the man is supposed to bring the table. When I hear men say stuff like that, what you bring to the table, I'll walk right up out of there. That's the end of that conversation. I'm done. Because
what
if you asking that,
what are you bringing to the table?
What
are you talking about?
You was raised by your mama, honestly. Because some of these women aren't raising these men right, anyways.
But so what's better? A guy that doesn't make money, or a guy that makes money and brings it to the table?
Here's the thing.
No, I feel that, you gotta ask the question first.
What I'm saying. Hold on,
fair.
because I can't.
It's not fair.
That's not fair. But that's not fair because it doesn't.
Not fair.
You're not giving enough context.
I'm giving you short answers so that you can answer them.
But it's more to my point. You got to give me more option. You can't just give me that option and just be like that.
I'm gonna give you more, but you got to answer that first.
Okay.
So what would you rather have, a guy that doesn't bring anything to the table, or a guy that brings a lot to the table?
A man that brings brings something to the table.
Is
the
better,
guy
right?
Is supposed to bring the table. The guy
is better, right?
Bring the table.
No. So you're getting off track. Okay. So what's better, a woman that doesn't bring anything to the table, or a woman that brings something to the table?
A woman that brings something to the table.
Okay, so why is it abnormal for a guy to want to? Let's say he is bringing stuff to the table. Also,
here's the thing. No. Let me elaborate. Let me go in and further elaborate with what I was saying. When a guy says that, oh, I bring the table, he's not saying that he don't want you to have your own either. He's not saying that. He's just saying that it's not a requirement for me for you to have. Let me tell you something. A man would have everything. The man could have everything in the world, and he would still pick a woman that worked at McDonald's. Literally worked at McDonald's, and he would take her as his woman. Take her as his woman. Mind you, this woman don't got nothing. Nothing.
So will a woman do that? Will a woman do that?
No, because a man is supposed to be the man is supposed to be the provider. Honestly, the man is supposed to always have, when he's taking on a wife, is he taking on a responsibility? He knows that he has to be able to support that wife. I'm not saying that for the man to pay all the bills. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, once you decide that you want to take on a wife, once you decide that you want to date, things of that nature.
Yeah, no, I hear it.
Once you decide to date, you're supposed to know that having a woman is a responsibility. It's a responsibility. When you was 20, 30, when you was in your 20s, I understand, hey, I got a dream right now. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that, blah, blah, squaze. You dreaming. But you almost 40. You almost 40. I'm going to need you to have a plan. I'm going to need you to have your life already in order. I'm going to need that.
You know what this?
You almost 40.
You know,
40. Like you almost dead, bro. We're gonna be dead in another 10, 20,
so look,
30 years.
I'm sitting here, I'm listening, right? You know what this pretty much supports?
What?
This supports the idea of what our grandfathers and fathers told us before. Everything in the world will change except what's expected of you as a man. Women can change. Wait, hold on. Let me go because I've been letting you talk.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
Women get to move the goalposts, right? They get to be independent one day, another day they get to be a responsibility, whatever. One day they need to be virtuous, another day fucking every nigga moving is empowerment. But as a man, whatever's expected of you yesterday is still expected of you today. I'm so glad you're saying what you're saying, right? Because this explains so much criticism and backlash that we get. We'll even allow black men to call themselves women. But if you a black man who represent manhood, you need to be able to work a dollar the same way when it had value as it does now with no value. Like because this is what I'm hearing. Nobody cares about inflation. Nobody cares about inflation.
Of course, we're dealing with it too. Like let me ask you.
No, that's not what I'm saying. No, like you. See, that's what I'm saying. Like,
women have the women are living in. Let me ask you a question. Men aren't taking these women from out the street. They're not picking them up from the homeless shelter and then taking them over to their house. Women have their own households that they have to pay bills for also. We're paying bills in our own household. I got my own household. I live by myself. I pay all the bills in my house. I'm not on Section 8. I pay the regular bills at my house. So you telling me that me being a person that I'm an independent woman, that I pay all my bills in my house, that I'm going to take on a man that doesn't have his life together, doesn't know where he's going, and he's almost 40 years old or over 40 years old. No, I'm not doing that.
A man, listen, a man on the real, for the most part, we living in a world now where a man is expected to have it together by 20.
I'm not expecting him to be the richest man in the world. Again, let's be realistic.
You gotta look. I'm gonna tell you something. You need to make about $50,000 a year to be broke, to be destitute, to not have nothing going for yourself. You need to make $50,000 a year. Here. I mean, like, okay, well, what I'm gonna say is this: that's relative to wherever you stay. Because if you go to a shotgun town, right? If you go to Rand, have you ever heard of Rand, West Virginia?
No, I've never heard of that.
It's a really poor county.
Okay.
But I tell you what, whatever it is for you to be barely over that line of having a good life or whatever, they gonna have you right at the line to not have it. Like what I'm saying is that there's plenty of responsible men who make good decisions and they don't really have shit. And they're right next to the bum niggas. If you don't really know what's going on with them, because we could see better than we could hear, right? Just like with everything I do in the community. Niggas can see me better than they can hear me. Because you see what happens when I talk. You see the pushback I get when I'm talking. But when it's in real life, what is there to say? Because you see how I'm moving and how I'm manifesting it. So here's my whole thing. Just because you a bum nigga don't mean you ain't working hard. But what do you have going for yourself?
Again,
you got a dead-end job.
There's a difference between a bum-ass nigga and a nigga that's trying. A bum-ass nigga
ain't nobody's giving black men credit for trying. Black men don't even give credit for trying. I know any of my partners, you either gonna get it done or you not. I don't give high fives for trying. I'm talking about the reality. See, in the conversation, we make room for the respect of that. That's just reserved for like our sons, right? Our brother who we grew up with, and we know he been a fuck up his whole life, and this nigga's really trying. But across the board, nah, nigga. Either you making it happen,
or you ain't,
or you not.
But like I said, again, when I say that, a man with money, I don't necessarily mean, I don't need a man that makes six figures. I don't want a rich man. I'm not saying that. What I say is I want a working man that's working and he's able to take care of himself. He's able to pay his bills. He's able to go ahead and live his life. He's able to go ahead and live a regular life without he's able to live a regular life. Just like I am. I work every day. I make a regular life, but for some reason or whatever, some men, I'm not saying all men. Again, when I say this, it's not for all. This is for some. There's men that they feel that, a woman's supposed to take them at their lowest. And mind you, he's over a certain age. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna do the job that your mama didn't do.
Listen, here's what I'm saying. I understand that. But them dudes get to be the poster child of everything. And it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing.
And that's the same way as women, these women that ain't shit become the poster child for us too. And they think that all women act like that. But we
like
don't.
Me and Dr. Hood. Most of the women who be talking about this day in and day out, if we went through your friends list, most of the dudes on there handle their business. So that's you ain't really talking about them. So my thing be this. My thing be this. A lot of times we spend a lot of time dissecting the reality that we don't exist in. Right? If you live your life a certain way, most of the time, what's gonna gravitate to you is that same thing. Yeah, you might be seeing this going on the outside. Like me, for instance, bum ass bitches don't come at me for whatever a bum ass bitch is. Self-hating. Like with me, I don't care how successful you are. I don't care about none of that. How do you feel about yourself? How do you feel about your father? I get it. Your father wasn't there for you like that. Hey, I got a double dose for you, because at least the average black man had his mama. I didn't even have that. But I love my mom to death. Like, what's your story? What's up with you? That determines things with me. That's what I could work with. Mm-hmm. And what I'm saying is that as a black man, the only time I run into them women be on the internet. Because in real life, they know not to come to me. You see the work I'm doing. You see what I'm doing for my people. You know not to come over here with that. Right? Now, that's real life. So I don't spend a lot of time on that, because I know in real life, ain't no black woman who ain't proud to be no black woman gonna try to get none of my time, because my black pride just oozes out of a nigga. You feel me? I know what it is, but I could easily have that conversation and be like, oh, well, they're women. But you know, here be the thing. The self-hating black women, or the ones who they so mad at black men, I don't be knowing them like that. Yeah, I be knowing them on social media, but when I see y'all in real life, this ain't what you be talking about. You be doing what we doing. You be trying to bring your granddaughter and all that to the bouncy house. And man, well, I thought we was talking about black men like not being shit. You in the wrong place. Why you at the place where all the black men is breaking bread, helping the community? You should be where the black men who don't give a fuck about us, so you can reel them in and get them here. But see, in real life, you gonna spend your time with us. Niggas come on social media to talk about them niggas. When was the last time you fucked with a bum ass nigga?
It's been Lord. Yes.
Let's go.
Lord. It's been a long.
I mean, hey, look, I'm gonna tell you,
It's been a long time.
In real life, I'm gonna go this far with you. I doubt if you knew a nigga was a real bum ass nigga, I doubt you would actually deal with him on social media.
I wouldn't.
You see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't.
See, this shit is like the metaverse or like Marvel Comics. You know, whenever I want to be a hero and a villain, I watch Batman. You know, Batman, he gets to be the hero and the villain. He's a sociopath, vigilante, all that. But in real life, man, I don't get to run around here hunting down niggas who's violating the black community and bringing them to justice like Batman. That's an escape.
Yeah.
In real life, what I need to be doing is helping these black men get jobs, helping black women, you know, stay afloat in the situations they in, and encouraging these young black men. But I could always get on the internet and be like, oh yeah, these bum ass chicks and do. I mean, but to be honest,
I just be feeling like they be trying to go ahead and they try to perpetuate this narrative. They keep that narrative going because that's what's to talk about. That's the trend right now. They like to keep those trends going because, and then we perpetuate those same arguments all the time, like the McDonald's shit, all this extra stuff. You feel me?
Look.
Yeah, they perpetuating these same negative stereotypes or same negative arguments so that they can keep us divided. But
they hit us over the head with that.
Yeah, for to keep us divided as a people and also as men and women. They try to keep us divided. And the only people, in all honesty, that I feel always have these arguments is the black community. It's never no other community I see them say, "Oh, these niggas ain't shit." Or these bitches ain't shit. I ain't never hear them say that.
Yep.
I never hear them say that.
Yep.
I never hear them say that.
Facts. They never be running around calling themselves, you know, other motherfuckers broke and all that shit.
Ass niggas, this and that, all that type of stuff. I don't know.
Now they might have their conversations amongst themselves, right? Because that's one thing I've learned. All societies, all cultures have their haves and have-nots, right? Even with the homeless, they got the haves and the have-nots of the homeless, right? With us, we'll put it out there for the world to hear, right? So, let's say a woman, she's Indian, East Indian, whatever, Chinese. They might say certain stuff, but that's gonna be within the confines of who they are and how they talk. They'll never put it out there that they openly look down on these other motherfuckers, these other Chinese, whatever. With us, the first thing we want a motherfucker to know, I don't like black women like that. I don't like black men like it's the weirdest thing because we got, but we still try to perpetuate we don't fuck with each other like that. It's just who we are, I guess.
And when it's sad. It's sad.
When you brainwash, when you brainwash, man, and we are like it's difficult for black people to admit that, right? Because being brainwashed, that means you don't control nothing. Do we control anything?
I feel like we don't control anything.
Oh, okay.
We control keeping that narrative going, but we don't control anything other than keeping that narrative going. If we did a lot of other things, a lot of more constructive things, we would be a lot further than where we are right now. All we are is people that's sitting there telling people all the time, oh, you ain't shit. Oh, the black men ain't dating no women no more. Oh, black women ain't dating black men no more. They not shit, this and that. They only want us for our money, this and that. That's the only conversations I feel that I see go on in social media all day. Not is, oh, how we gonna go ahead and solve this the issues with the homeless, like you said, or hunger or anything like that. We don't hear none of that stuff. But every day, all day, I hear is these niggas ain't shit, these bitches ain't shit. Y'all females always want a man for our money, all this extra shit. What you bring to the table? Oh, this, my old man's supposed to bring all the kids McDonald's. That's the only conversations I see go on Facebook all day long, on social media all day long, and they still continuously try to push those narratives to keep us divided, keep us arguing with each other. Because God forbid we don't argue with each other. If we actually put our heads together and actually go ahead and collaborate, there'll be a lot. We will be further along than what we are. But no, that we got to keep arguing with each other so that so we don't never go nowhere.
Yep.
Never go nowhere.
Be so cold. There'll be 1,000 things in the world to talk about, and we'll just say something divisive because, for one, man, on social media, it's just gonna get a bunch of attention, and that, a lot of us are just longing for attention. Black people, man, we've been neglected, man.
I saw something the other day. I saw something the other day on the news about black men and how they're promoting mental health for black men, for black people as a whole, promoting mental health. Because we always was taught that, oh, you don't need to go to that doctor. You need to go in and go to God. You need to go to God. You don't need to get no help. God is your only healer.
Yeah.
Things of that nature. So that's what we were always taught, to go to God. Oh, that's nothing but the devil. That's all I used to hear when I was young. Oh, that ain't nothing but the devil.
Yeah, that's the code. That's the coldest. If you could make everything going on with a motherfucker something evil and this and that, then you make it where you don't gotta ever address the problem. That's a fact.
Exactly.
That's a fact. Yep.
Exactly.
Give it to God. That way I ain't gotta deal with it. I know everything.
Oh, you need to just get over it.
Talk to God about that. I used
to hear. You need to just get over it. Like, you ain't over it yet. Things of that nature.
Yeah.
I'm like, man. Ain't no healing, man. Ain't no healing.
Yeah, we definitely we definitely need to heal. And I don't really know what it looks like. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm more so a coping mechanism type of dude. Because I say all the time, anybody who can't process their reality, they got a place for you. An asylum, a prison. It might not be what you need, but they got a place for you. And I feel I can heal better out here with you and Dr. Hood. I just don't think that I need a facility for me to figure out my shortcomings or my life issues. I'll figure it out or whatever. But that be the cold thing. A lot of times for a motherfucker to get help, they gotta confine you. They gotta put you in bondage. They have to dictate to you all the terms of your treatment. And that's a little dangerous to me. Like, I should be able to control some of this. Because that's how I got here, from my lack of control. So you gonna take more control from me to fix me. No, I need to be a part of some of this.
Yeah. You're right. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. I just say for
me. So I got a question. Why y'all got Chris Brown up here?
That's what I was saying, because he said Chris Brown. He said how these niggas is done. I was just like, bro, what is going on?
What?
Chris Brown, man.
What's this? An intervention about drugs? Is that what we're doing? Are we trying to give him a little intervention? Because that's really what I'm seeing with this guy. Like, man, bro, you're abusing substances, bro.
We know that. We know that. You know, we treat Chris Brown like R. Kelly. We knew that he was doing all the extra stuff that he was doing, but we like, hey, we love him, you know. That's our peoples. That's like the uncle that's in the that come to the cookout all the time, and you know he a pedophile, but we cool with him. So we good with him, but we know he ain't. We know what he be doing, but we good with him, you know.
Everybody stay away from him,
man. Like you tell the people that's important to you. Hey, yo, this he ain't all the way right. You feel me? But everybody else, hey, you don't give a fuck. Hey, it is what it is. You feel me? But the people that you care about, they know what time it is.
Or they know stay away because we don't like stay away.
Everybody be talking about him in the everybody be talking about him in the back.
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, everybody talking about him in the back, but ain't nobody gonna tell him he ain't invited. Ain't nobody gonna say he ain't invited. They just gonna be like, oh, they gonna still keep him there at short distance, long we can watch him. He good. But ain't nobody gonna tell him he's not invited.
Yeah.
Nobody gonna tell him about himself until something happens. It's like everything is all good until something happens to somebody. Until something happens to somebody close to you. Then it's we should have did something about this. No, niggas, y'all had that nigga at the cookout. He was always invited to the cookout. So
yeah.
So
that's that's real shit. Yeah, this one cat that I know, he did some crazy ass shit. And so it all came out. This little nigga named Boo. I'm pretty sure Dr. Hood know what I'm talking about. This little nigga named Boo, he was doing some wild shit. Doing some Craigslist rape robberies type shit on men. Wow. Right? He was doing this to men. So he got caught. Yeah. He was doing this to men. So he got caught up. You know, eventually they caught him.
Wow.
Man, the nigga's mom pretty much was just like, she brought up something biblical and was like, yeah, all the sins is the same. After that, I said, yeah, I know.
Hell no. Hell, the fuck is you talking about?
I was like, after she said that, I said, okay, I know.
You talking about?
You going through it. You know, you might not be in your right mind. I know you traumatized. I'm all like, but you see, you don't see what your son's been doing, and you talking about it's all the same, huh? In God's
it ain't all the same.
Okay, well,
it ain't all the same.
That's the good thing about this. This how come I'm not God, because it ain't the same. That's crazy.
That's
crazy. I'm pretty sure after he do his bid and everything, he'll be able to come to all the family functions.
Ain't nobody gonna be like, oh yeah, he went to jail for a little bit for that, you know.
Yeah, man, ain't nobody
Ain't nobody gonna say nothing.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Cause I always be wondering, like, have you ever seen that dude Fleece Johnson?
Who's Fleece Johnson?
They call him the Booty Warrior.
Booty? What? You talking about on the Okay, no, right. Because I don't know. We probably not talking about the same person.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. What are you
talking about? The one that he was in the prison show, and he was like, "Oh, I get your booty."
Yeah, him.
Voluntarily or involuntarily.
Yes, him. I'd be thinking, Genesis. I'd be like, I bet you when he get out, he's gonna be able to go to the family functions. Like, if there's people still around, like they gonna let him come around. They might watch him. They might do, you know, they might do some shit like, oh, we got to keep all the kids. But yeah, man, like, ain't nobody gonna say, man, nah, you know what this dude been doing this whole time? We gonna say he's still family. That's bloodline. Yeah, but he's doing a bunch of weird shit. Yeah, but that's the bloodline. No, everybody got a weirdo in their family. Yep, that's what we do.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah, man. His name's Fleece Johnson.
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, I like shit, and I want shit.
Yep.
I was like,
the booty warrior.
Oh my goodness. I was like, what? That was crazy. I was like, what? No, I can't. No. Yeah, but like I said, it's like it's like, you know, we know how to tell somebody they ain't shit. We know how to tell somebody they a broke bitch or a broke nigga and that, but we don't know how to say, hey, when we gonna go ahead and deal with this homeless problem? When we gonna bring these black men together and try to see if we can get them some help, some mental help, offer them some type of help, you know?
Right, because definitely black men definitely need mental help right now. That's a fact. That's a fact.
You ain't never lie. You know,
and I mean, I'm just saying, you know, I'm just saying it in a general sense. Like, this isn't an attack.
No, it's not an attack. It's basically, I just say, like, I think that both of us need help because it's like we have traumas that we've been dealing with way before us. This is bigger than us. This is bigger than us. This goes back. And I know that we ain't go through slavery in our lifetime, but again, it goes back because of what they dealt with. This is why we're dealing with what we're dealing with right now. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
That's why we're dealing with what we're dealing with right now. And we always told to be strong, don't cry, and all this stuff. And we holding all that shit in. We hold all those things in, all those feelings, all those emotions in, and then we wonder why we raise emotionless ass little boys.
Mm-hmm.
Or emotionless ass or emotional less people, children. You telling them don't cry, or hey, you ain't supposed to be doing all that crying, or hey, what you talking? Why you telling me about your feelings for? You ain't supposed to be talking about that. Stuff like that. That's what I grew up seeing. That's what I grew up seeing. So they're not the same men they're not able to express themselves. They're not able to tell people how they feel. They just hold it in.
Yeah, that's true.
They hold it in. It's just
that's true.
It's very difficult. It's like a catch-22. What we do, what's being handed to us right now. It's really a catch-22. What we being handed right now.
Yeah, we haven't. From a collective standpoint, we haven't done the best job on, you know, just handling certain things, and you know, we just gotta be real about it if we wanna come up out of it, and if we want things to improve and whatnot. Like, right, we have to get into the idea of working through shit, and we have to champion the idea of loving each other through shit, and we don't always got to agree, but we can get a standard on how we deal with each other and just how we interact with each other. And that's going to be a struggle, right? Because black people, we're so used to being disrespectful and talking to each other sideways. With a new way. right? Like, if I have a problem with you and I come at you in a respectful way, we might call that passive aggressive.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just like, well, damn, I got a problem with you, but I don't want a problem with you. So you telling me I'm passive aggressive because where you from, we would just fight about it. Damn. All right. But then them be the same people talking about black people don't know how to communicate. And I'm just like, well, when black people try to communicate with you, you call them passive aggressive.
I ain't never lied.
Never.
So,
Ever. Never lied.
Let me hear these guys, because they was shit was I had to reload because
I'm getting tired of hearing Buddy, man, because at this point I would have gone and told him. I'd be like, you sounded real.
Nah, we can't let him off the hot seat yet. We can't. Besides, Def Shed just got here.
I know, right?
People doing.
Y'all said he crying nut, yo.
He crying. He crying tears right now.
He's so backed up. There's nut coming out of his eyes. Yo, that nigga, bro. That's that crying of no pussy, dog. It's dry out here, man. Niggas taking L's, bro. Niggas taking L's. Damn. Taking L's.
He playing now. He playing.
It's okay.
She said it's okay.
Nah, she wanna laugh.
What the fuck was deep breaths, nigga? This dude is repressed. This nigga is hurting. God damn. All this for some in-house pussy? All this for a bitch? Y'all niggas crazy, bro. Y'all niggas crazy.
Make me laugh.
And this gonna be up forever. This shit gonna be up forever, nigga. Damn. These hoes fucking you niggas up. I'm sorry. Hoes won. Niggas is done. Hoes win. I don't give a fuck. These hoes fucking you niggas up. These hoes fucking you niggas up. I'm sorry. Come on.
I went to my relatives. I went to her relatives. XYZ. I even went to her church. And I was trying to look for answers. And then I continuously spoken with my wife. And at that point, it got nowhere. And
okay, so he spoke to her. Oh, okay.
Doing what I did, which was wrong. It conflicts me to this very day.
I know we've seen that part. Let me fast forward a little bit. Back to
no, because he's saying that he spoke to her. He told her what was going on.
People doing XYZ and talking bad about black women.
Now, somebody said it in the chat. Shout out to Marty. He says his morals won't let him cheat. That's why that morality shit. I'm telling y'all, that morality shit is a trap. That righteousness shit is a trap. There's only two things that matters when it comes to that type of shit. It's legal and illegal. That's all that matters. You know, we got black men on shit trying to be righteous teachers and shit, trying to be poor righteous teachers and morality. And these hoes don't give a fuck. You got niggas on this YouTube shit trying to do a morality run for these hoes. Look at this nigga. Look at what he did. Still can't get that shit to pop. Cause this ain't the place for your fucking philanthropy. You niggas with this morality arguments, righteous arguments, that's why you niggas at the bottom. Philanthropy. That morality shit gets you nowhere. Look at this nigga. Can't even get no ass. Because his morality conflicts with his fucking natural masculinity. Nigga crying about fucking a bitch 4 years ago. Y'all going, black men in this fucking morality always want to be righteous shit. And that's why you niggas at the bottom. That's why we are at the bottom.
Wow.
You're always trying to protect something, always trying to sacrifice. Man, get the fuck out of here. You got me fucked up. I ain't sacrificing shit for nobody. I believe in mutual beneficial relationships, nigga. I'm not putting my life on the line, not sacrificing shit for nobody.
And don't expect
nobody. Not the fucking young black boys, young black girls. They make my
okay. Genesis what?
Don't expect a woman to do the same thing for you either. Don't expect it, because men like this, they're telling you everything that they're not gonna do, and then everything that they want their woman to do. Don't expect it from me if you're not gonna be able to do that. Don't. So
you wouldn't fuck with a nigga like
hell
that.
No. What the hell I look like? What the hell I look like? You telling me everything that you not gonna do, and then you want me to do this? No, I'm cool. You could go. You could get you some therapy, sir.
I don't blame his ideology. I don't.
No, but in all honesty, how do you expect expect to want something from someone if you're not willing to give? You're not willing to give. That's the same thing as women say, "Oh, I'm gonna be with a man or whatever, but I ain't gonna help. I'm not gonna help. I don't feel that I need to pay no bills in the house or nothing like that." What? Like what? Like hold on. So that man going to work every day, working them 12, 13, 14 hours a day, and he's supposed to come home to no meal, to no food, to no nothing, to no affection, to nothing. Oh, that's his job. That's the only job that he got in life is just to go in and make sure that them bills is paid at your house. Nah. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in that.
Kids.
We work
not for together. Old motherfuckers. Where the fuck they grandkids at? Not for any nigga. I'm selfish. Fuck that. Because the world would take everything out of you and leave you with nothing. Black men still ain't learned their lesson yet. Black men love getting chewed up and spit out by the world, and they always I gotta do the right thing. Man, get the fuck out of here. Y'all got it though. That's why you niggas can't get shit cracking.
Here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. That part right there, I can't dispute that. Like, okay, yeah, there's black men definitely would rather be put through a grinder than be laying up on a beach with all their hard work, the fruition of that. Like there is something that goes on with us mentally to where we feel that we deserve to be lap dogs. It's the weirdest thing, but I agree with him on that.
Man,
I agree with him on that part.
I mean, it's like everybody needs work. Everybody needs counseling.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for. It takes only a little bit for devil to see it. The crack.
We go with that devil. It takes a little bit for the devil. I'm telling you, that religion shit too, man, got you niggas fucked up. Take it for the devil to sleep. Nah, nigga, you ain't got no ass. That's what happened. Niggas think it's the devil. They wife ain't giving them no ass. They over here crying to these hoes. You gonna blame it on the devil? Nah, nigga, you ain't getting no pussy. That's what's going on. That's the devil creeping in. Nah, that's your fucking natural biological. Just saying, hey, yo, what's up? Where the pussy at? You blue ball motherfuckers want to blame that shit on the devil. Nah, you ain't getting no ass. That's what it is. Shit, niggas blaming blue balls on the devil and shit. Temptation, nah, nigga. Shit crazy, man. Y'all willing to go through a lot for this in-house pussy, man. Let's get it. Let me see where we at.
Everybody needs work. Everybody needs counseling.
Yeah.
It takes a lot for. It takes only a little bit for the devil to see it. The crack. And when he sticks his foot in, you're in trouble. So you need someone who is powerful enough to cast that demon out. And I'm still.
What the fuck is he talking about?
To this day.
I'm done.
Struggling.
See?
Still not.
This how come we can't be listening to these niggas, bro.
That bitch. I told you, it's black men.
What the fuck is he talking about?
Like,
I damn near forgot what the fuck we was even talking about.
He's doing his little Watusi. I don't know what type of music.
He's trying to get a new bitch up in there. So okay. Okay. Because you see that I was about to jump out the window. Oh, that's what he's doing. Okay, go ahead. I know you was ready for me to say I was gonna cape for him, huh? Nah, I ain't caping.
Nah, not even that.
Hey, one thing I'll say, Genesis ain't been caping at all.
Nah, man, look, anybody
been on his
him,
head.
Anybody who capes for him, you are part of the problem.
You're the problem.
You are what's wrong. Come on, man.
He said that he had the conversation with her. So I'm listening to it, and he said that he did have a conversation with her. He spoke to her.
But what is he talking about now?
Man, he talking about God and mental
Man,
health and all that. It's, nigga, get up off this shit,
come
man.
on,
There's no
bro.
time for this shit.
Come on, bro. So
Everybody wanna hear
basically,
this shit.
now, because what he's trying to do, now he's trying to make it seem like
he must have got bumped out of there.
What happened?
Keep these relationships and families together and marriages. Black men doing that shit. How the fuck you in a relationship? How you still married to this bitch and she ain't sucking no dick after 4 years ago? 4 years?
it was.
And when she do probably fuck, he probably get one position. Shout out to Edgar on the cash. He said, "Yo, Ramil, his wife is fucking someone right now." Yep, she fucking the pastor. She fucking the same pastor that he went to for help.
Lord, oh my
Lord. Black men put up with a lot for these hoes, man. Y'all got it. I could never, nigga.
Right.
Shit crazy. I'm sorry. I got to smash. I'm sorry. I would never leave the. China White said something one day. I was like, yo, she's right. Y'all niggas letting females control when you nut. I could never live like that. A female has the absolute control when you nut. That's crazy.
Wow.
That's crazy. They don't even respect that shit on top. Matter of fact, they respect the nigga who pump a dumper more than this type of weak ass shit.
Wow.
Whoa, what you think about that, Genesis?
Wow.
You on the hot seat today.
Wow.
Man, that was kind of steep.
What?
Wow.
His wife respects whatever nigga blowing her back out more than this weak ass nigga.
Damn.
But anyway, let's go.
Thank God I have people in my corner that can help me with that. And all I'm saying is, Jesus Christ. And all I'm saying is,
Nigga still crying. Shout out to Dr. Thunder. Dr. Thunder says check the PayPal. I'm my iPhone. I'm on my I got the Android up here, but the PayPal's on my iPhone and that battery dead. So if y'all hit the PayPal, when I open the panel, I'm gonna read all the PayPals. I got PayPal now, all right? Y'all niggas get on my ass, so I got PayPal, all right? So y'all that link is if y'all want to fuck with that. Anyway, let's go.
There's plenty of guys out there. Plenty of them. You just gotta play the field. There's a song by Eric Benet.
Oh my God, this nigga bringing up Eric Benet. This nigga talking about bringing up Eric Benet. This nigga bringing up soul R&B.
I'm dead, yo. I'm dead.
Hey, Ramil, hey, he ain't got no.
I'm dead, dog. He ain't got no.
He'll go at anybody,
That man
He'll
ain't
go
got
at any fucking body.
no, ain't no filter. It is what
But
it
a
is.
lot of guys need this, though. They need this because there's a lot of simping going on, man.
Hey, but look though, you guys see my point? Now we trying to make it seem like he got some sort of addiction or it's like, come on, man. Like this whole see, he trying to be a victim now. Now, Chris Rock just said, if everybody's a victim, we ain't gonna know who the real victims are.
Yeah, that's real.
You see? I'm not saying that he don't feel bad about what he did or nothing like that. What I'm saying is, now you bringing up Eric Benet, nigga. Eric Benet was diagnosed, nigga. He went to counseling and some more shit.
Yeah, he had a sexual addiction. We knew that.
So you got a sexual addiction, and maybe he does. So what you just get up here with these women and cry? Man, sit your ass down somewhere, bro, and stop playing. I don't like that.
I'm dead, man.
Because there's really people going through stuff, and I know we all go, right? Everybody is going through something. Like, I understand that.
We all going through something, man. We all going through something. Give that man a chance.
Man, all right, man. We gotta see dudes like this gotta be stopped.
He gotta be stopped, dog.
This is gonna be weaponized. Like this guy is gonna be the poster child of all me, even though he don't represent me. First of all, bro, you ain't even really ready to man up and just own your shit, bro. I'm not saying be up there like, yeah, like, nah, bro, but the way you doing it, now you playing the sympathy card, nigga.
He getting up in here with a bunch of females letting loose on these panels. Like, you got to watch out for these goddamn panels.
Yeah.
They uncontrolled environments. You know, anybody could just pop up, you know, saying anything. And they're gonna dissect you, man, at the end of the day.
This is the type of dude.
They is gonna go ham on him.
Yeah, this the type of dude who,
do the payment for doctor.
You know, he's a slick guy, man. You gotta make sure when if you get change for $100 from him, man, you might want to check all them 20s, man. Make sure everything is right.
Hey, any nigga that listen to Eric Benet understand he done. If a nigga listen to Eric Benet, you bringing up Eric Benet references and shit, dog, you're done. Bam. If you listen to Eric Benet, understand that nigga most likely a super simp. This nigga said Eric Benet, dog. I ain't heard from that nigga since. Wow. Anyway, come on, man.
The Love of My Own. If you haven't heard of it.
Oh yes, Eric Benet cheated. Yeah, shout out to Black Trunks. Yo, Eric Benet cheated. So I mean, hey, shit, man. Let me get out of there. Let me get out of there, man.
Hey, see,
this
look,
bitch
that's
is having
what,
a
man.
Good time.
When it comes to shit like this, I could process this and dissect it way faster than the average person. These is all the little games that I played. I know all these games. I did this as a kid. My grandparents never went for it. I used to try this stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Look at this. This bitch jolly as hell. She love to see this shit. She happy. It's like, yeah. That bitch dopamine is on 1,000 right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. She's excited by G.
Play it. It's wonderful. You just gotta play the field. I mean, yes, there are knuckleheads out here. There are knuckleheads everywhere. And they'll tell you all day, every day, you know, I'm a man and this and that, and I pay the bills. I deserve X, Y, Z. No. That's why you need the God in your life. Then the God that you tell.
Oh, so this nigga rejected masculine. Oh, you know, there's men out there who say they pay the bills. They get nigga. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I don't know how you niggas do it. If I pay all the bills in my crib, I'll be goddamn. If I let any bitch or anybody come up here and tell me what the fuck to do in my castle, you niggas be paying all the bills, and your bitch still don't listen to you. I don't know how. How you paying for somebody's whole lifestyle, and they still don't respect you? You niggas be going through it. I'm telling you. You niggas put up with a lot, and y'all be paying 100% of the bills. Bitch still don't fuck with you niggas. I don't understand. So niggas, man, all right, y'all got it, man. Let me keep going. Come on.
No, wow. This is not it. This is not respectable.
Hey, y'all, who said that? Somebody brought up a good point. Big Doe, what up? He says, you notice the hoes ain't interrupt them one time. So, yep, them hoes love to talk. But when they saw this nigga about to cry and be a weak ass bitch, they're like, hold on, nope. Gotta let this ride out. They silent. They love this shit. They live for this shit. See the nigga weak as hell over pussy.
Oh
my
gosh, this man is a fool.
They ain't saying nothing. They love this shit. If you ever want to get a bitch to shut up, start crying, because they love seeing a nigga be weak.
Wow.
They don't let that shit ride out. They letting this shit ride out, my nigga. Hey, yeah, come on.
It's for one man and one woman. And you
shout out to Top Dog. They gave him the rope. He hung himself. He took the bait.
Build a foundation on that. You have kids, you have an economy going. You have to have all that. And if you don't have God in your life, you're going to end up destroying yourself, and you're going to end up destroying your own family.
What's up with this dude, man? Like, come on, man. Go ahead and get this off our screen, man. That's a wrap.
Doing all this. How about the fact that your wife ain't giving you no ass? That ain't destroying the family, nigga. Like, damn, this dude, everything, every excuse blaming himself. So if you don't have God, you're gonna temptation's gonna take over. The devil's gonna slip in. All these excuses, but can't leave that bitch.
My wife was about to walk out, but if it wasn't for the pandemic.
Hey, shout out to Nick P. He said they absorbing the energy. Yo, I'm telling you, these hoes they absorbing his like in the RPGs and shit. They absorbing his energy, taking all his health points. Yo, they are, bro. They are getting a dopamine hit off this shit. Yo, these hoes love seeing you niggas weak. Right? Yeah, they getting power off this shit, bro. Black Trunk said this is a live viewing of pussy power, nigga. Nigga coming up with all these solutions except leaving the bitch. Gotta have God in your life. The devil might slip in. It's my fault. You still ain't getting no ass though, nigga.
Dang.
She supports me. And she has forgiven me. She hasn't forgotten, but we are working and we're working.
She's forgiven me, but she hasn't forgotten. Nigga, that shit was 4 years ago. You know that bitch hold that over his head every day. That shit was 4 years ago. Nigga still talking about, she's forgiving me, but she hasn't.
Let me tell you something. Just because you forgive a person don't mean that you forget. But I feel like sometimes with stuff like that, if you didn't
bring that shit up every day,
I ain't forget that shit.
Now she got something to hold over his head. Now he gotta live his life. Whenever he do something wrong, you cheated 4 years ago. Talking about this nigga gotta walk on eggshells every day because of some shit he did 4 years ago. Meanwhile, that bitch probably just sucked some dick yesterday.
Oh my goodness.
Sucking on the pastor yesterday.
Oh Lord.
This nigga still trying to make up for some shit 4 years ago. You better tell that bitch hey bitch, it's your fault. You niggas don't demand anything from these bitches. He's crazy.
Continue to work on marriage, and she even asked me to go to church tomorrow, and I'm just gonna have to take her up on that offer, even though I'm gonna be dead dog tired tonight, because I work graveyard shift.
Wow, this bitch got him by the fucking neck. Hold up, hey, I gotta go to church tomorrow. She want me to go to church, even though I work the graveyard shift. So this nigga can't even get no sleep. He worked third shift. Oh, and I know that bitch getting some dick. This nigga worked the third graveyard shift. Still can't even come home, get no sleep. Gotta go straight to church. Oh my God, you niggas are so weak. So fucking weak. And I know he paying all the bills.
We can't also be guilty of what we claim the women are doing. So if one of the common complaints is that our women tend to hyper value sex. If the sex ain't good, then it's not going to work. I mean, you see this stuff on TikTok all the time. So my point is, that doesn't actually facilitate anything positive. That whole disposition about, if I'm not getting basically my needs met, then it's okay for me to vacate the premises, right? So we would criticize women for that. And all I'm saying is, as a man, we don't want to be so quick, I think, to end something, especially something that we have, you've built over time. You got your house, you got your investments, you have everything else. And if you split out, what the way the legal system is, they're going to take all of that. So it's not just about
Dr.
Let me holler at that.
No, hold on. Dr. Thunder, I understand it's not about you. You said the TikTok situation, but they're saying that the sex is bad. It means that sex is happening. I want to clarify the question again. If a man's in a situation where, yes, he built all of that and they have children, they're married, and the wife completely cuts off sex.
I'm be honest with you.
Hold on. Let me answer the question. If the wife completely cut it off, what should the husband do? Should he just sit there and be dry dick forever? In that situation, she cuts it off. So the guy should just live the rest of his life without fulfilling his biological purpose in the name of the children. That's the question I'm asking.
So this is, I understand the question. I just don't want to be hyperbolic with the response because I'm not suggesting that the guy should just do nothing and just take it. That's not what I'm suggesting. I'm saying what I'm saying.
Go ahead, Doctor. What should the man do in that situation?
Yeah, I think what the guy should do is, if he gets cut off, I think honestly, for the sake of protecting his kids from being raised by a single mother and all the negative stuff that could happen as a result of that, I think he's got to wait until the kids are of age, and then he can split.
So what if the child is 5 years old? So at 18, let's say the child's 5, that's another 13 years for their grown. So should they wait? So he should wait 13 years to get some ass again.
Look, man.
I'm married.
Let him answer. Go ahead, brother.
Look, man. I think one of the biggest problems in our community is we're all super selfish, and what that does is it screws the next generation. And at some point, you have to say, okay, well, it's not about me anymore. It's about my kids. It's about my legacy. It's about what happens after I'm gone.
So is it okay for him?
That's not the same. Hold up. That's not the same. That's not the same as me saying that a guy should just take whatever happens and should just be okay with it, and that he should be simping and all of that kind of stuff. I'm not saying any of that stuff.
And like 13 years dry dick.
Is it okay for him to cheat then? Is it okay for him to step outside?
Hold on. Let's have some order.
Well, okay, so
let me answer that next one. Hold on. Is it okay for him to get some side piece if that's the case?
From a practical perspective, not the spiritual perspective. You see my picture, I have a cross on.
Oh yeah.
Okay. But from a practical perspective, I will say that if you're being cut off, then, it doesn't seem to be fair to me for them to also hold you responsible for, keeping yourself pure or whatever.
Okay,
however, I would say from a spiritual perspective, I would say, two wrongs don't make a right, and again, if you try to make everything even, that it just doesn't work. Everything just gets spirals worse and worse and worse.
So that's what's wrong with our community. So let me ask you: if she's disrespecting him, should he stay and continue to receive that disrespect?
I think that Dr. Thunder, man, hold on. Y'all know how me and Dr. Thunder we used to do the show, and I fuck with Dr. Thunder, but Dr. Thunder, you're not really answering. It's a yes. Like you're saying, you kind of do a spiritual. In the real world,
they going in.
Cuts the faucet off, and those children are young. You're saying that he should wait till they're 18 to get any sort of female companionship. Isn't that? I mean, it's like putting the onus on the females. Why can't he just take the risk of leaving and trying to file custody? He might win full. I mean, I'm not saying this.
Yeah. Look, I don't believe in. Look, I don't.
No man should have to do that,
because the reason
that's ridiculous.
So he has to go ahead and sacrifice his him being satisfied, because
that could lead to prostate cancer.
A guy got to get his shit off, man. You know, I mean, everybody got their egos and, you know, this and that, but and if you ain't letting them stick it in, you know, at least get him off. At least
you ain't letting them in. Period.
Shit, get me off. If I can't get none, at least get me off some kind of way. You know, but hey, some people get in these situationships and relationships and marriages, and
I just feel like, you know, say people be like, oh, it's not that important. Yes, it is important, because if you had to cheat, it was that important. It was that important. Oh, it's not that important. She got great qualities, like she's a great mother and all that stuff. I understand all of that, but she still ain't. She ain't doing her job. She ain't doing her job as your woman to make sure that you're to make sure that you are that your needs are met from her. Now, if you not fulfilling your needs on your end, that's something completely different. But as for her, she's fulfilling your needs as your woman. She's not doing that job. So, yeah, man.
Sad deal. Sad deal.
That sounds like a bad deal right there.
I don't believe in divorce. Listen, the reason I don't believe in divorce is because I don't want to be part of what adds to the epidemic of divorce. Right? It doesn't help our community. I mean,
so should the sense? What's the sense?
What Dr. Thunder is saying, most black men, most black men feel this way because the females who divorce anyway.
You might have to kill a nigga
because most men think like this anyway. That's why it's the females who initiate majority of divorce, because men, that's how men, you know, what Dr. Thunder's saying is not actually.
Yeah, I think men, they stay in a relationship to get beat up, you know. I think Def Chef said it on another show that we take pride in going through pain and agony, and you know what I'm saying. And
so they can sit there and say, "Woe is me."
Yeah,
exactly. And have
tougher.
I have an excuse to have another bitch put his dick in his dick in her mouth. Because you know they always quick to say, "Oh, I'm not being satisfied at home." That's the first thing that they say. I'm not being satisfied at home. You ain't tell your bitch that?
Yeah.
Telling you.
Yeah, most don't.
Just like most women love to play victim. They love to be the victim in the story.
But a lot of women, they take it the wrong way when a guy says that. Now, you know, this.
No, but in all honesty, then you don't need to be fucking with a bitch that you can't talk to. You can't be messing with nobody that you cannot have no conversation with. Why are you messing with somebody you can't have no conversation with? You can't have a real conversation with. Again, having a conversation doesn't necessarily mean you have to disrespect that person. You can still talk to somebody and convey what you feel and how you feel with and still that's a catch-22 too, because there's bitches that's sensitive as fuck. Like you could say, "Oh, there wasn't enough chicken in the dinner last night." Oh my God, ready to go off. No, I just said, "Babe, just put some more chicken. That's it. That's all I want." Okay, nah. Why are you saying that? Why I try so hard for the dumb shit? If you can't talk to that person and you're not able to convey how you feel, or you're not able to put yourself how you feel, then you need to reevaluate you need to evaluate if you're going to be in this relationship or not. Should you continue this relationship? That's a conversation you need to start to have. That's it. That's it. That's it. That's all. That's it. That's all. Stop tippy-toeing around your feelings for your feelings. Yeah, how you feel. Yeah. Stop suffering because you don't want the other person to feel hurt. Stop suffering.
Right. But you're bringing it on yourself, it sounds like.
because you don't want that person to be hurt.
This is how a lot of men think. But go ahead, and when you said you had a response,
yeah, men gonna keep holding the L if we keep trying to shoehorn and force the issue on some kind of old school traditional shit. We supposed to be logical, rational men. We obviously talk about this shit every day, all day, about how shit ain't traditional no more, but yet niggas keep trying to shoehorn and force some traditional shit, right? Like that just doesn't make any sense. So to even say, well, we care about the marriage rates and all this different shit, sure, best case scenario, but we're so far beyond all that. The real elephant in the room is this: if you don't have the skill ability and the resource ability to have your own shit before you even get a woman pregnant, then you're putting yourself in, you're keeping yourself safe. That's real SYSBM. Save yourself, have your own skills and resources to where if you get a woman pregnant, you can handle that on your own without her. That's the only way, because they're going to go off the rails sooner or later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm already married.
Hold on, though.
I'm already married.
Let Dr. Thunder go ahead.
Yeah, I'm already married. I've been married for 14 years. Okay, and if I was single today, then it's highly unlikely that I would get married.
Exactly.
And the reason, now, hold up, the reason that I wouldn't get married is
that is factual.
Okay, so how many of you are in long-term relationships or been in your relationship for a long time?
That'd be a good question for them.
I'm just saying. I'm asking the men that's on this panel.
We're talking about these guys.
No, I'm talking about you. I'm talking about you and Def Chef.
Oh, Def Chef's gone. He's gone.
Oh, he left. Okay, I'm about you then. I'm in
a long-term relationship.
Okay, so this man just said what he said. They're saying that if he was, as of today, that he would not be married or he would not be married. So being in your long-term relationship, do you plan on ever marrying your woman?
I can see that.
You'd have been with this as long as you have.
Yeah,
so it must be something that you like about
her. See, this is a rabbit. I swear, this is the rabbit hole.
These men be with
the rabbit hole
for 10, 20 years.
You gotta know the rabbit hole.
She deserves everything else but your last name. She deserves everything else. Like she deserved to have your kids. She deserved to go in and you to be in the house with her, paying the bills, all that stuff like that. But she deserved everything but to be your wife. I'm trying to understand that.
What I'm not gonna do is treat her any other way, or just treat her bad just because she don't have my last name, or what I'm saying, think it's anything less of a relationship.
Of course not. And that's
sometimes I think like, oh damn,
I'm not saying that there's no value in the relationship that I have now. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that for you to have been with her as long as you have you ever thought about being married and actually being married?
Yeah, I think any couple, if it's considered a good relationship, of course you got your ups and downs.
Yeah, definitely.
You definitely think about it. I mean, even this guy Ramil, I'm sure he's had a woman in his life to where he felt
he sound like a her hoe. Like he sound like he hurt.
I ain't gonna piggyback on that. I ain't,
He sound real hurt. Like
I don't want him.
Broke his heart when he was when he was in the 3rd grade, and he's like.
Well, I could tell when women are hurt. It's hard for me to, unless they cry like the one guy.
What one guy? Oh, like the guy on here.
I can't really tell if he hurt just because they feel this way. Because I talk this kind of shit too.
Yeah,
and I'm not hurt. Like my relationship's great. You feel me? I've been, I think our relationship's great. Maybe she might not think it is. Maybe I just think it is. I don't know.
Because she want to be with you, obviously.
Hey, let's roll. Let's roll till the wheels fall off. That's what kind of guy I am. I'm the wheels fall off type of guy.
Yeah. In all honesty,
we roll till the wheels fall off.
Women are the ones that give up the relationship before a man does. Be honest. Women are more than likely. Women are.
Well, they say women are the ones that file the divorce. Like it's like
that's real.
Percentage is really high.
Really high.
you know.
Aloha.
And me, you know.
You're like, I ain't trying to take.
Well, my kids are worth more than
Let me not
a
speak
marriage.
I'm not gonna speak for you.
For breaking up, just break up a family for minuscule.
But it's not because it would probably be like, you know what I'm saying, that they feel like they're not communicating, things of that nature, things have changed, all this type of stuff. You're not in charge of nobody's happiness, kid. I'm gonna tell you that right now. Will Smith said that. Will Smith said, "Hey, you're not happy. I'm not. If it wasn't because of me, I'm not in charge of your happiness. I'm not in charge of keeping you happy, because I don't know what's going to make you happy. I know what's going to make you happy, but and still, like, if you feel that you're not happy, I'm not in charge of that. I can't do nothing about that. I can try to do everything I can as a person so that we are able to work together. But in the end of the day, if you're not happy because of internal issues, that's your issue. That's not my issue. That's not my issue. That's a lot of people that's walking around and they already wasn't happy before they met you. They was already going through their shit before they met you. And they're expecting for you to be the magic one to go ahead and just be like, poof, be gone. All the shit. No, you got to deal with that. You got to deal with that. Before you come up in this relationship with me, you won't have to deal with that. Just like a woman that every man she done been with done cheated on her, and then she want the man that's coming into her life to pay for all the men that cheated on her. No, you got to deal with that. You got to take care of that, sweetheart, because you can't let nobody pay for the situations that you done been through in the past.
Because I see marriage as a serious commitment. And if I couldn't find somebody that at least I thought was probable that they would honor the commitment, and I wouldn't do it. I just wouldn't do it, because I don't think that divorce is a good solution, especially when kids are involved. You see how screwed up all of us are. And most of that is because we didn't have, now fortunately I did have my dad in my life, but most of us did not have that. And what happens disproportionately.
I don't think it matters about as far as that goes. This guy on there crying and shit, that don't have shit to do with your dad.
It does really matter when somebody to have a parent in the for somebody.
Not the behaviors. I don't think the behaviors are correlate with.
People feel abandoned.
There's simps out here that didn't have the dad in the house. There's simps that did.
I'm just saying, like, I feel like, in all honesty, that it does have long-term effects when people don't have a second parent in their home. It may not it affects some more than others, but there is an effect when somebody doesn't have two parents in the home. It's an effect.
Yeah, overall, but not for this. Not for being a simp, crying and shit. Not telling your girl that you want more sex. Okay.
Fortunately, when
every 2 months. We only have sex every 2 months. Why are we just only having sex every 2 months?
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't imagine. I hope that doesn't happen to me ever. That's crazy though. That's nuts. That is nuts.
That's crazy as hell. That's crazy.
I can't. I don't know, man. Maybe I got an issue or something. I don't know. But I just think that's torture.
But the story is kind of funny because I had met somebody and we was cool, chill, friends. Come to find out, like, he said that he had his prostate removed, so he can't really, or whatever. And I didn't have no problem with that. I didn't have a problem with that. But then my
with the prostate removed. So what does that mean?
That means that he doesn't have a desire for intimacy.
Why?
He doesn't have a desire for intimacy.
What, they cut that part out or something?
No, he had the prostate removed. Like he had it removed. He had it removed.
So he don't feel the urge anymore.
Like because he had cancer. So then they had to remove it.
Wow.
They had to remove it. It's just like a woman.
He can't even get hard no more, or what?
Yeah, it's like a woman getting a hysterectomy, but we still, But for him, he does it. He is like his libido is really low, like very low.
So he just can't get hard, pretty much.
Pretty much.
So it's a waste of time for him.
Yeah, it's a waste of time for him.
For him. Hey, too bad.
No, but I'm a person where I'm realistic. I'm not saying that I'm gonna want it every single day. I'm not saying that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying is that for you to want someone to deal with your situation.
So what's a healthy sex life for let's just say for older people, not in your 20s, like me in my 20s, shit.
No, we ain't in our 20s, man. We're not in our 20s, man. Ain't nobody doing all of that every single day. We ain't doing that every day. 2 days, at least 2 or 3 days a week.
2-3 days a week?
Yeah, 2-3 days a week. What you think?
If it's guaranteed,
yeah.
Because some guys like to look forward to it, and so not be disappointed.
2 days a week. 2 days a week. 2 days a week.
Like, even if you tell me, let's say it's a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
If it's like, okay, it's Wednesday, and she's like, okay, well, let's say it's even Monday.
It should never even be a day that. I just be feeling like when people say,
well, no, if it's long distance relationship and you tell me, okay, we're gonna get it in this weekend.
Oh my God.
But if you tell me we're gonna get it in this weekend, and that weekend comes, you hold up your end, and you know what I'm saying, that's acceptable.
I'm talking about the couples that they like, oh my God, we have this day reserved for us to have sex a week. I'm like, what? Like, man, what?
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
No. So you have a particular day that is specific for that.
Well, I don't, but I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Oh, you wouldn't be opposed?
I'd be like, cool. If that's the day, let's do it.
No, because you're gonna be thinking about it all week. Oh my God, I can't wait till Friday. I can't wait till Friday.
Well, I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna be thinking about, but if it comes to my mind, yeah, I'm gonna be thinking about it. But I don't know. Maybe I might not think about it at all, and then look at my phone and like, it's Friday. Shit, it's Friday. Damn, let me. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get it together because I already know what's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, let me. I think that there's nothing wrong with that. Even if you stay in the same household or whatever, it's hectic. Y'all got to get up early, and then she say, well, let's just, instead of you trying to wake me up, me trying to wake you up, all of this shit, that's just Friday, I'm off, you off. We got the whole weekend just to
get off,
experiment with each other. You know what I'm saying?
Cool. That's cool.
And if you hold on to that and make it spicy, or you could get it going. I think those are things that relationships are missing. Because you can't do it every day. You got kids. You got it's a lot of different things in different relationships. But if you do put aside, I know, speaking from a man perspective, a guy will probably appreciate that, unless he's running the streets. Like if it's a guy running the streets to where he's got to be here, he's got to be there. I've been there, so he's not gonna value that much. Even, I mean, of course, motherfucker wanted sex, when I was running the streets, but I'm running the streets. I ain't really, what I'm saying? Like, don't be mad if I don't come over. If I said I was coming over, like, I'm running the streets, But now that you older, you less running the streets. I think I wouldn't say priority, but sex becomes more enjoyable.
Okay.
When you're running the streets, you ain't trying to enjoy nothing, man.
You just
want to get in there and get up out of there. Of course, you're gonna put an effort in or whatever goes on. You're young, But hey, man, these dudes need to take some fucking notes.
Take some notes.
Ramil cooked on their ass. I don't even think we need to get more into it.
It was hilarious.
He shredded him. The one dude, I feel sorry for him. Not because of his situation, but I just feel sorry for him for getting so vulnerable on
I feel like he
YouTube.
Is a pansy. You is a pansy, weak ass nigga. And I'm just gonna keep it real with that.
Yeah.
Weak.
Yeah. He showed
That's
his ass.
what it is.
He definitely did.
Your baby bottle soft. Your baby wipe soft, bro. And that's it. That's it. You're soft. Like
anyway,
sharp.
You guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. DLG.
You're soft. You're sharp. You're softer than Charmin, sir. That's it.
Softer than Charmin. So what Chris Brown look like on there?
He look like he.
What this motherfucker looking like? Cause he always be looking kind of funny, like he be on them drugs or something. He look like he snorted his whole cartilage out of his nose or something. Allegedly. I don't know this man.
Hey, allegedly.
I don't care. Everything's fair use, under the laws of fair use, copyrights. We don't need no copyright strikes. You guys make sure you guys hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Like you said, this is DLG 47. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to go back and check out any of the other episodes, just go back and get it in. I'm gonna be on the Dr. Hood joint. We're gonna be streaming those over here. We're gonna, but the days we get it in, and this is what we might do. It might just be a video that we just pop up on the screen and laugh and just have a good time and pick some fun. You guys, if you ever got any videos or TikToks or something that you think is ridiculous or somebody got a message.
Yeah, I wanna explore the one with what is the guy's called? Imper Stumper or Tiana Taylor husband, the one that was the basketball player.
Oh, okay.
How he was saying that? Oh, he said that he doesn't want a woman. He doesn't want.
Amon Shumpert. Amon. Yeah.
But the thing is,
he said he don't want what happened because I'm lost.
He don't need his woman to pay the bills. He said I don't need no woman to pay no bills in my house. In our house, I don't need no bills in my house. But
that's a good place to be. But he's got to understand, and I will dig into that. I'm not gonna.
You have to unpack that because it's.
No, we're gonna unpack it, but he's an NBA nigga though.
Again, no, but in all honesty, you don't have to be an NBA nigga to support your home.
He's an NBA nigga, bro.
You ain't gotta be an NBA nigga to support your home. You don't.
Genesis. When do you want to unpack?
I don't work for the NBA, but I pay bills.
When do you got time to unpack this?
We can do that the next time. But again, I don't work for the NBA, but I pay all my bills at my house. But I don't work for the NBA.
Yeah, but he's an NBA nigga.
Again,
saying that.
I don't work for the NBA or play for the NBA, but I pay all the bills at my house. And if a man who has his own place, he pays the bill at his house. So then when we get a place together, we would go ahead, we would just basically go ahead and figure out what responsibilities that we would share. What responsibilities?
That's not what Amon Shumpert was talking about.
Okay.
He said he don't want nobody to pay no bill.
Let me tell you something. When Amon Shumpert say stuff, or when somebody says something, don't take it literally. There are other factors in that. When you go and you have a wife or you have a girlfriend or whatever that comes into the house and you pay bills at the house, she doesn't do absolutely nothing at the house. I'm talking about absolutely nothing. You pay all the bills at the house or whatever. She don't do absolutely nothing at the house.
Yeah.
Tell me, she don't absolutely do nothing in the house, but you pay all the bills and she don't do nothing in that house. Is that what you're telling me? That she don't do nothing in that house?
Nah, I didn't say that. That's what that nigga. He's an NBA nigga, though.
Yeah, but when men say stuff like that, men automatically go to, oh my God, like, oh, she paying all the bills and stuff like that. Again, it doesn't take. You don't have to be an NBA ball player, whatever, to be able to be financially sufficient or be able to go ahead and take care of a home. You don't got to be NBA to go ahead and be able to take care of your home. To take care of the home that you live in with your woman. A woman comes into the house and she helps and she contributes as well.
Lady, come and bring your bag in here for me.
A woman comes in into the home and she brings things into the home. She builds that home. Of course, like I said, you bring the table, but she builds off that table. She builds off that table. So you telling me that these men are paying bills for women that don't do absolutely nothing, but absolutely nothing in that house.
Well, she got a little income coming in. I feel it. She does other things. She does other things creative with her time. It definitely takes the stress off the woman. I get it. It's unrealistic for some people. Some people will never live to see that day. I guess that is the ultimate goal, but it would have to be somebody that respects you to the utmost.
Of course.
And when a guy asks for that, it's kind of like women think that that's unrealistic.
And it's
that's where the fuck shit comes in.
And
then you don't got women like when I get to that level, my girl will be able to say that she actually helped me get to that level. She fucked with me when I had money. She fucked with me when I didn't have money. She fucked with me when I went to the pen. She fucked with me, not these bitches, because I hear it all the time. Oh, the nigga went to jail, nigga, oh, don't fuck with him. That's why I do these panels and do this shit, but just because so people can say everything that they need to say, and
now, question. There's another picture that's going around about a guy and their woman, and then I guess they had just gotten married. And the guy was saying that, in all honesty, that when I met her, that we had a meeting of the minds, and that we felt that we were both equally yoked. So that's why we got married. I didn't have to do the taking her out on expensive dates or taking her on expensive trips. So then when women saw this, they said, oh, automatically that, oh, she didn't require nothing from him. That's not what he meant. Like when people say stuff, people be reading too much into it. You have to. He never said that he didn't do anything for her. He didn't say that. Oh, I didn't take her out. He didn't say I didn't take her on trips. He said that she did not require those things of me. We were able to meet of the minds. We were able to go in and really talk to each other and get to know each other without all these society norms about, oh, you got to make this type of money, or you got to take me on these type of trips in order for you to be with me, or for me to be your woman, or for me to be to submit to you, things of that nature. That's what he meant. I want to put that picture up there so we can dissect that also. Dissect that.
No, we're gonna get into it. If you free
all the wrong way, they were taking it the wrong way, and that's not what he said. He said,
I know I'm gonna do a stream tonight. I know I'm gonna do a stream in the morning. So either way, if you want to dig in, I'll make it up and we can whip that one up. That's gonna be a good one though. I don't want to give them too much here though.
Yeah, it's a good one. No, that's a very good one because I heard women when I saw women was commenting, it was like, oh, well, she ain't required nothing for him. Oh, he ain't had to do nothing to be with her, nothing like that. Like, and I just be feeling like sometimes people read the words, but they don't understand. It's complex. They don't read to understand. They don't read to comprehend. They read to react. And it's like you didn't read it right. Like you like reading is fundamental. You should have read the whole thing and understand that he didn't say that, oh, he didn't do anything for her. He didn't say that, oh, I didn't take her out on dates. He just didn't make it a requirement of me. Like these days with y'all women, y'all want a nigga that makes 6 figures in order for you to submit to him. Like that's unrealistic as hell. Like only like what Kevin Samuels says, only 11-12% of men make 6 figures. Black men make 6 figures. I think he said, yeah, like he said like 12% make 6 figures. Oh no, he said millionaires. No.
Yeah, it's a low percentage make.
Yeah, it's a low. Yeah, he said it was like 11 or 12% that are
about 10 or 12% make that much.
Millionaires that are millionaires.
Oh, it's even less than that. Millionaires. You top 1%, 2%. Millionaires.
Yeah, so I'm just understanding when women be having these unrealistic expectations of men, and then next they remain single for almost the rest of their life, or they got a whole bunch of bad bitches that are singles.
This was powered by your boy, Dr. Hood.